When you started filming and they threw you all together, did they try and do you sort of like keep in character so that it stays true on screen, or do you relax? Do you fool around with each other when you're not?
Well,
we do. We relax.
13 hours
I'm
a day.
in character when...
You can't, yeah.
Oh, I am.
It's a long... yeah.
They kind of let us get on, you know, and I think it's important for the chemistry of the group that we were all kind of, when the camera's off, we were all sort of messing around.
And I mean, it's 13 hours, so you try to occupy yourself any way you can. So you drink about 1,800 cups of tea a day, and then just mess around.
Biscuits.
And they got a lot of that on camera.
So they filmed that for like DVD extras. And are you allowed like video games? Is it like being in community service? Are you allowed things like video games and take their phones away from you?
It's big, it's huge.
You can only go to the toilet 3 times a day. It's very, very harsh.
And you have to ask permission.
Do your friends and family watch the show? Because some of it's quite steamy as well, and that must be a bit awkward if your parents are watching.
Really
you
awkward.
two get it on a regular basis.
Yeah. It's really awkward. My mum kind of pretends that it doesn't happen. I think she kind of watches it and kind of blocks that bit out. And
Mine's really
For the
open.
good of the human race, Mum.
Yeah. My mum's so open about it. She's way too... She's in there.
Did she talk to you about it?
She talks about bits and like stuff, and you're like, just
Bits, your bits.
Well, not my bits. It's my bits.
Just your
Just my
stuff.
bits. Just my stuff.
But the stuff you do.
Just my stuff.
Well, is that like your junk? Is that what stuff is?
My junk.
My junk. And you have it's sort of a sex scene with a 76-year-old in the show.
That's true. 76. Yeah, good research.
Yeah.
But she... I forbade my mum from watching that episode in particular, but she was allowed to watch the other 5.
Why that one in particular? Just
because I was having a sex scene with a 76-year-old woman. And at one point she went flying off the bed and banged her head on the sideboard. And I had to jump up wearing nothing but a drawstring cocksock and go, quick, help her, she's hit her head, quick.
That's it. Well, it shows you in a good light that you didn't think of personal modesty at that stage.
No.
You don't get any action, I think, really. You almost do. Your character...
Sexually.
Yeah.
He comes so close.
He comes close, but he doesn't...
I know, yeah. But unfortunately...
He gets first base.
Simon doesn't really get any action. I'm hoping he will in the next series. That's what I'm planning. I'd really like to do a sex
It
scene.
seems unlikely, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think he's going to have to pay someone.
We should put pressure on Howard now.
Well, we will.
Simon to get action in the next series.
And do you know anything about the storylines for the next series? For people who are fans already of the first one?
I do.
What?
Mine's wicked, mate.
You know what
I'm not saying anything. I ain't saying anything. I love mine.
I don't know if we should. You know, are we allowed? I don't know.
No.
Sued by E4.
One of the things which I think is fun, which hasn't really been explored in the show, is the fact that there was this storm, and that's where they got their powers from. And we've already encountered a couple of people who also got powers in it. I'm assuming there's more of that to come. We'll meet more people who you don't know about yet.
I hope so.
So are we. We're in the dark.
Make it like... We obviously we're the Misfits, but obviously make it a little bit more about other people as well, I think. Get more people into it. Yeah. And then it'll just go...
Weird
And it's
powers
good because it
and
sets it up so that anything can happen. You know, I suppose there's similarities in Smallville where, you know, a big storm happened and so you don't know how many people it's affected. And so all sorts of crazy stuff can go on.
It's great fun, and presumably you must be thrilled to be doing it. I mean, it's because I think, am I right in thinking that all of you, this is like your first proper job out of those of you who went to drama school? You didn't go to drama school, did you, I believe?
I didn't, but I've been kind of actoring since about 14.
So you've done work before this then?
Yeah, I've done a good
But the other
few
guys, this is your first kind of...
I did some theatre after I left drama school. This is like my first...
I love the way your accent became slightly posher than when you started talking about theatre. I've since leaving
in character.
I was in The Seagull.
I had a yacht.
So I'm totally wrong there then. You have all done lots of other work. And we have the new series to look forward to, which you said you're filming in May, did you say?
May, yeah.
Is that right?
Starting May.
That's really exciting. And are there sort of fan groups? Do you encounter Misfits fans yet?
Yeah.
The
streets have been different.
Do people recognise you then? Do they come up to you to see? What do they say? What kind of things do you get? What sort of response?
Yell. They're like, Misfits! Like,
With an accusatory look on their face.
It's quite aggressive. I think it's quite aggressive.
Well, because you are quite sort of like in-your-face characters, but especially you. But your character I find quite annoying a lot of the time. But my kids love your character best of all.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell your kids I said hi and thanks.
You're the one they say is a ledge.
Thanks a million.
It's not even a proper word.
It's a word.
It's half a good word. Hey, it's great having the show. Thanks for coming on. I'm thrilled to have got you on. And congratulations with the show. It's a brilliant show. It's brilliantly written, but it's brilliantly performed by all of you, and that's what makes it work for me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the cast of Misfits. That was great. Thank you, guys. You guys, off you guys. Hey, thank you. I don't want to embrace you. I don't want to be in. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Good to meet you. Good luck with your theatre. Good luck.